What's up everybody and welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to successfully farm the brand new character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links called the Unknown Duelist. The Unknown Duelist is a roamable character that is currently not unlockable in the game, but we're going to be able to farm this character for a bunch of new card rewards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So if this video helps you guys out in any way, be sure to go like the video and share it with your friends. Without further ado though, let me show you guys the first farm deck that I was able to use to successfully farm against the Unknown Duelist, and I got stupid lucky in my farm because look at these. I got 2 UR cards and 2 SR cards from my farm, which was really sick. So let's go take a look at it. Now with this farm deck, you don't really need to use a particular skill. This was actually a farm deck that I got from my Discord. Thank you to Jode for posting this farm deck in my Discord from the previous farmable event in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I decided to use this farm deck for today's video, and because one, it worked the first time I tried to use it, and I'll show you guys the dual replay of me using it successfully, and you can do some cheeky stuff with this farm deck. So this deck is kind of expensive here or there, but I'll show you guys how you kind of need to get some of these cards, and I guess for the most part you can get pretty much like 90 or at least 80% of these cards free to play. It's just the Canadias are going to be the expensive cards that you kind of would need if you brick pretty bad with the farm deck, etc, etc. And I'll show you guys how this farm deck works, and I'll show you guys the dual replay and how to use it. But the main gist of this farm deck is setting up your Spirit Barrier and your Astral Barrier. So Spirit Barrier is a continuous trap card. While you control a monster, you take no battle damage. So if we have one of our Paleozoic cards on the field, we take no battle damage. And another thing that we can use is Astral Barrier. If your opponent monster attacks a monster you control, you can make the attack a direct attack instead. So with Astral Barrier, what you can do is that now that you have both Spirit Barrier and Astral Barrier and one of your Paleozoic cards is a monster on the field, when the Unknown Duelist attacks you, you use Astral Barrier's effect to make the attack go directly to you, and then you use the Astral Barrier effect to take no battle damage whatsoever. And this allows you to stall to the very last turn of the duel so that you can basically get the 8,000 points with the Gravekeeper's Vassal, because what's going to happen on the final turn is that when you stall out to the final turn, you have 2 different Paleozoic Canadias on the field. With Wetlands, I'll boost them those Paleozoic Canadias to 2,400 attack each. Some of the Gravekeeper's Vassal combine Secret Passive Treasures and Union Attack to go boost the Gravekeeper's Vassal to have over 10,000 points of damage to easily get a farm. Reason why I'm using Decoy Tactics is just because if I didn't draw into the cards that I need, with decoy tactics, if I take, you know, when I make my life points decrease by 1,500, I can play a decoy dragon from outside my deck into defense position. And with the Unknown Duelist, which I haven't mentioned yet, with the Unknown Duelist, she is able to summon any of her monsters without tribute summoning because of the special ruling from this thing. So you got to keep in mind on that, and you're going to be seeing that throughout the entire video. So let's get into it. Also, when it comes to getting Spirit Barrier, you can get Spirit Barrier by Bastion, a dual reward. Be sure to go check your duel tickets, check your rare tickets to see if you can just use that instead of farming Bastion. And then also when it comes to Astral Barrier, use your rare tickets that you earn from ranked duels to get a couple copies of Astral Barrier so you can open up with this immediately. So keep that in mind right there. Let's go to the dual replay, and I feel like while I got extremely lucky with my farm, I feel like that there's probably going to be other farm decks out there that are going to be much better than the one that I'm showing you guys right now. This video is just basically me showcasing the first ever farm deck that I was able to successfully use against the Unknown Duelist, but I could easily see how this deck that I'm personally using could not work for other people. But still, I'm going to show you guys how I was able to troubleshoot it throughout this duel for the very first time. And still, I gotta say, the Unknown Duelist artwork is honestly sick. I actually really like the Unknown Duelist design, and also, as you guys can see, look at this sick field that we have right now. Now, yeah, I don't know, this field looks sick, but anyways, we had a very poor opening hand. We only had Astral Barrier, a Counter Gate, and a Paleozoic Piccola. In the deck list I show you guys, I'm only rocking 1 Counter Gate, but in this version of the deck, I was rocking 2 copies of Astral Barrier and 2 copies of Counter Gate. So we're gonna see Unknown Duelist just summon Methis Armed Dragon just like that, because with the special ruling of the Unknown Duelist, when you're battling against her, both players are able to tribute with some monsters without tributing, which is very obnoxious. Anyways, what I do here is that I set 3 cards right here. I set Counter Gate, I set Astral Barrier, and Paleozoic Canadia. What we're going to be seeing right here is they're going to get attacked by the Counter Gate, and then I let the Constellar attack me. Next up, what I do is that I go set down my Paleozoic card, and this is where things get dicey. So I was a little bit mad right here because I was like, dang, I'm going to fail this farm, but luckily I was able to pull through. So I said I reacted too early. I Canadia the Radiant Spear, but I should have waited till my battle phase to get rid of the Armed Dragon. But I guess at the end of the day, they all, no matter which one attacked me, I would lose the duel. So I guess it didn't really matter. But anyways, we Canadia the, 7-star monster right there. Next up, I activate this Paleozoic card right here so that I can special summon my Paleozoic Canadia so I can survive the damage this turn. So we're going to trigger that. We're going to mill one of my other Paleozoic cards, and also hindsight 2020, what I should have done instead too is I should have actually set Piccola, so then I could have drawn 2 cards to have a higher chance of getting the combo cards that I needed. But this turn right here specifically, I was just kind of pissed off and going just gung-ho because I thought I was going to lose the duel. Anyways though, we do some more high IQ plays. We activate Astral Barrier to bring out the Paleozoic Canadia, summon that onto the field, so then we live for this turn. Bada bing, there you go. Now I got really fortunate right here because I got my Spirit Barrier, and Spirit Barrier is going to allow me to summon my Paleozoic from the graveyard and get the combo going. So we activate Spirit Barrier, summon the Paleozoic monster from the graveyard onto the field, and literally this is the rest of the farm. Once you have a setup like this where you have both Astral Barrier, Spirit Barrier, Astral Barrier, and Paleozoic, any of your Paleozoics on the field, you're literally good to go. Every time the Unknown Duelist attacks into you, just accept the effect of activating Astral Barrier, and literally you're good to go from here. From here, to thin out your deck, you're going to want to use Paleozoic Piccola or whatever it's called to basically activate its effect, discard a Paleozoic Canadia, and then draw 2 cards. That's how you're going to thin out your deck to make the farm go faster. And yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this farm deck. And then we're just going to keep waiting until it hits the final turn of the farm, and we're just going to see how everything goes. But yeah, it's pretty much close. Coast is clear. Since this was my first time successfully farming against the Unknown Duelist, I don't know if the Unknown Duelist has any backer cards you have to worry about when it comes to your farm. But personally for me, like in this replay, you're going to see I was able to successfully farm the Unknown Duelist. I think pretty much her entire deck. It's just a bunch of just monsters that are huge that you can just summon like that, and that's pretty much it. So there's that right there. But yeah, we just keep waiting. We draw into our Gravekeeper's Vassal and Union Attack, Secret Pass. We want to have those in our hand. Discard the extra Spirit Barriers and Canadians you don't need after you get to this point of the duel, etc, etc. Things go pretty smoothly. Now on the final turn, which we're going to see right here, so we draw into the Wetlands. We're going to want to put both of our Paleozoic cards in attack position. Next up, we're going to activate Wetlands to boost their attack. Next up, we're going to summon the Gravekeeper's Vassal and trigger a Secret Pass to the Treasures, double up with the Union Attack. Activate both Union Attacks and target the Gravekeeper's Vassal so that the Gravekeeper's Vassal can get over 10,000 points of damage. Then we're going to directly attack the Unknown Duelist, and like I showed earlier in the video, this was the farm that I was able to get 8,000 score, easy peasy, just like that. I probably got super lucky, but that was the farm deck that I was able to use to successfully farm against the Unknown Duelist, and I'm probably going to keep trying it out as time goes on. So yeah, the Unknown Duelist was pretty easy right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this farm video. If you guys did, like I said, be sure to go leave a like on the video and share this video out to your friends and all that good stuff right there. If you guys watched to the end of this video and you're bored or whatever, be sure to go check out my previous Yu-Gi-Oh video where it is my Magician Girl deck, which is very, very cool. So go check that out. And yeah, I think it's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links farm deck video, and I'll go see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. See you later.